Cuvée in the CBD of New Orleans is home for Chef Richard Bingo Starr. He's worked for Emeril Lagasse and Kevin Graham. The latter, picking up on his surname, took to calling him Ringo, of course. That was transmuted to Bingo, which, as they say, stuck. Here's his foie gras goat cheese apple brulee.
First thing we're going to do, we're starting with a little Hudson Valley foie gras that I have about a medium dice on here. Do a little season it, a little salt, kosher salt, a little black pepper. Basically what we're going to be doing with this is getting a nice little sear on it and getting a little of the fat out of the foie gras. We got a nice hot pan. This is a quick sear. Basically just one side, just doing a little rendering. A little more pepper. The foie gras will be cooked a little more later in the custard itself. All right, we got a nice little sear on that. See the fat coming out. The little apples. These are our Golden Delicious apples that we have a small dice on. You can leave the skin on, no problem. We'll saute that around. And we're going to hit a little minced shallot. Okay. Not really trying to get any color on the shallots. Just translucent. Get the sweetness coming out of them. We'll hit a little fresh herbs, a little mixture of thyme, parsley, a little sage. I'll go to finishing flavoring the custard. Also, the apples help out to soak up some of that foie gras fat. Once you get that translucent, we'll hit a little Calvados in here. Pull that off the fire so you don't. And with this, we're just reducing the liquid out.
Calvados is apple brandy.
Parting the Calvados flavor with all these ingredients. Okay, while it's coming down, we're going to make the custard. In the bowl, I have 3 egg yolks. Get that going. Into that, we're going to fold the goat cheese. Basically, you're doing like a little creamy method here. About an ounce or 2 of goat cheese. Watching this. Okay, that's all the liquid's out of there. So you'll take this and go ahead and mix that with the foie gras. We'll let this cool. All right, back to our custard. Basically, you're just trying to cream the goat cheese in with the egg yolks. Softening it up. You want it to be a nice, smooth texture so it goes evenly into the custard. Okay, that's looking good. Into that, mix about 8 ounces of heavy cream, making your basic, this Royale custard mix. Again, put that in.
After seasoning with salt and pepper and some mixed herbs, the foie gras and the apple go in.
Okay. We'll incorporate this in. Let's kind of fold that around a little bit. There's 2 ways you can do this. You can either lay the garnish into the bowl. We'll usually do that with a bigger batch to make sure it gets spread out. With a small batch like this, it's nice to go ahead and let it seep into the cream, flavor the cream a little bit. Now we have a ramekin that we're going to bake it in. Take a little ladle. Make sure you get a nice amount of the garnish. We're just going to do 1 here, so we'll overload it with the good stuff. And you want to go about a little 1/4 of an inch or so away from the top. The garnish, a lot of the foie gras will sink down to the bottom, but it comes out real nice. Insert this into here. All right, and you do this in about a 275 degree oven for about 45 minutes until the custard's set. So we'll place this down in the oven and let it bake away. Pull it out. It's best to let these rest for a while, maybe overnight in your cooler, then pull them out and let them get at room temp. Then when you serve it, to blaze the sugar on there. So what we'll do is we'll just hit a little bit of sugar. You're not trying to really get too much on there, because it's a savory dish. You're just doing it more for the effect. So we'll just even out the sugar. Get our torch going. And we're just gonna take our time, nice even strokes, melting the sugar down. Just getting a little color on there. A couple little ciabatta croutons that have been toasted with a little garlic, olive oil, herbs. This serves like, as a little dipping thing. Give you a little crunch. We also hit that little of these organic microgreens. It's kind of right at the top. Then we have a little balsamic syrup. I'm just going to take and just drizzle that. Adds a little tartness to it. A little sweetness. This is the Cuvée savory goat cheese, apple, and foie gras creme brulee.